Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is going to be on federal ammunition. This is going to be 30-06, 180 grain, and we're going to see how good this federal ammo gets put together. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I used to shoot it in .243, and I've killed a lot of animals with it, specifically deer, and it's always done pretty well on my .243, but we're going to try out the 30-06 and we're going to see how this stuff measures out. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and get case overall length, and we're going to move on to the O-give and to the powder charge in that order. So I want to go ahead and get these rounds out and get the case overall length. As you can see, we got our rounds laid out and out of the box. We're going to go ahead and measure. .164.5. .169. So we already got a difference here. Not a huge difference, but for case overall length, the second one was a little bit longer. .157.5. Okay, that one's the shortest one so far. Let's go ahead and do this last cartridge here real quick. .163.5. Okay, so far our shortest is 3.157.5, and the longest is 3.169. So that is actually a pretty big jump from the shortest to the longest for case overall length. But we're going to go ahead and measure the O-give and see what the big difference is there. That's the main measurement that makes the most consecutive or non-consecutive measurements for jumps to the lands. That right there is going to make the most difference opposed to case overall length or measuring the O-give, because that covers the distance to the lands and everything. That's the money maker for just measuring. So we'll go ahead and get out the bullet comparator and we'll measure the O-give. Okay, we got the bullet comparator set up and zeroed on the calipers. Almost dropped that one. 30-06 is a lot longer than 308. Alright, we got 2.599 to the O-give. Moving right along. .599. So that's consecutive. That's good. That is pretty good right there. 2.588. So that one's a little shorter. But keep in mind, this cartridge right here was also the shortest cartridge for case overall length as well. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense that the ogive is also shorter, but unless you have inconsistent bullets to where they're actually shaped different and not the exact shape or the same weight, then that could cause it to be the same case overall length but different ogive. .595. Okay, so we have two that are consecutive. The two on the left at 2.599. This is the shortest one at 2.588. And this one is right in the middle at 2.595. So 2 out of 4 being correct, that's 50% odds that you'll have, you know, a consistent cartridge, and then you have one low one and one that's kind of in the middle. So you essentially got a 50-50 chance to get 2 consistent cartridges. So next, I'm going to go ahead and pull these bullets and we're going to check the powder charges. Okay, so we got our bullets pulled now, and we're going to go ahead and start measuring. So we'll do the 2 on the left first, as always. Go ahead and get these knocked out. We'll go ahead and let you guys see this powder. Ball powder, like most powders that I've tried so far, or most powders that I've found in factory cartridges so far. 5.6.3. 5.6.3. .3 grains. I know that, you know, obviously we can't tell what powder this is, but it's actually a little bit higher. I usually load my 30-06, I load with, when I use H335, which is ball powder, I load it at 45 grains. And then whenever I load H335 for my 150s, I load it at 50 grains. So being a 180 grain bullet with 56, that's actually a little heavier powder charge than I usually use. But there's no telling the burn rate or anything like that on this powder, even what powder this is. Usually the factories that make the gunpowder usually don't even know what the factory ammo charges actually are. They mix and match and do what they want to do with their own ammo. Okay, next we're going to start on the right hand side. Okay, that's 56.2. 56.3. 56.3. Okay, let's try that again. 56.3. 56.3. Alright, last powder charge. $56.5, $56.6, $56.6. Alright, so between all 4 cartridges, let's go over kind of an overview real quick. We have, farthest to the left is 56.3. The one beside it is 56.4. So 0.1, you know, that's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with that. Over here is 56.3, so dead even with the first cartridge, and 56.6. All in all, this is actually my new best round that I've measured out, the most accurate, or not accurate, but most consistent. I'll take it out to the range and have a video for y'all later of me shooting this, and we'll see how good it groups on paper, but from the looks of it, it should do pretty well. And this is actually, Federal just now proved itself as far as measurements and the way they put the ammo together, that they're doing it the right way and paying attention to what they're doing, and they obviously have good quality assurance, because there's a lot of consistency here in the powder charge and the length, and it should show on paper. I'll have videos later on of me getting out on the range. It's just pretty bad weather here right now, and I'll have videos up of how this shoots on paper, as well as a lot of the other rounds that I've been measuring too. But that's a good overlook for this Federal 30-06 ammo, and it measured out pretty good. As always, I'm sure I could look at the rest of the box and probably have a few other variants, but from the 4 random ones that I picked out of the box, they actually measured up pretty good. And on these rounds, the bullets were not sealed, but the primers are. Just a little FYI in case y'all wanted to know. But I'll be doing some more videos. Hopefully you guys will leave comments or something of some ammo that y'all would like to see, and I'll do my best to get it and measure everything out so you guys can see it. So just let me know if y'all want a specific caliber or grain or brand, and I'll do my best to make a video on it as soon as I can. Until next time, guys.